he'll come and be like, I apologize for my friend. And then he swerves on the thing and gets the thing. And then they fall for the man. That's just how it goes.
So you weren't one of the girls that got swerved on?
I really you want to know how my baby father got me?
Can we start this and then
that's a whole podcast.
Because the way this is going,
that was not. I'm telling you, my relationship stories are going to be amazing. Wicked podcast because, whoa.
Jeez, all I could say is I'm not rich, I'm not lying. The podcast episode, whatever episode number. What? I'm sorry. What is this that we're drinking?
Girls Night Out.
Full
Mango Tango.
Okay, I said I'm drinking a Gatorade. They're drinking that.
You know you took a sip. Don't lie.
I did take a sip.
Took several sips because that glass was full.
You snitching on me like that? Okay. I butchered that. My bad. I'm not rich. I'm not lying. Episode, whatever number episode it is. We're back. I don't have the man with me. I don't have the clan. Shout out to Wani B. Shout out to Stones and Salma Sith. It's just me, Sir Worthy. He is I am him. You asked if I was gonna do AKAs.
I did.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna set it off. Let me look for these AKAs
this is
real
great,
quick.
guys. This is great. This is awesome.
Let me look for these AKAs real quick. It's been a while. We're back. Power to the people. We're back to do maintenance. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna try to run through them quick, okay? Because, like, it can take some time. So we're gonna try to run through them quick, all right? Okay. Here we go. Sir Worthy, a.k.a. one too many a.k.a.s, a.k.a. a bunch of beef suya. I don't do no Mickey D's. 3 years sober. Round of applause for me. Can I get a round of applause, please? 3 years sober. 3 years sober. A.k.a. Bobby Brown's son in the flesh. Don't be cruel. Pick up the phone. I'm tired of telling the telephone man that there's something wrong with my line. A.k.a. Here's the twist. Before I had braids, I was trying to grow dreads. Sir Ragnar Black Lothbrok, my hair is my strength. They say black Vikings don't exist, but I'm here to change the game. A.k.a. the doormat says welcome, but it's a trap door. You walked right into slander. Next time, be prepared. A.k.a. I get paid as Sir Worthy, so that means my life is not a gimmick, all right? Know your limit, stay within it if you're trying to win it, all right? Okay, cool. A.k.a. premium accounts on my Snapchat. Why? Because I got the blues. The BBK Bareback King. Condoms are like facts. You have more fun without them. Also, vagina is just like air. You only need it when you're not getting it. A.k.a. Baby Father of the Year. I'm going to say it 3 times. Baby Father of the Year. Baby Father of the Year. A.k.a. I'm just living my best life. Don't ask me how I'm doing. Mans are blessed. Truly. I smell like weed and patchouli oil every time you see me. Word to Zendaya. A.k.a. if your psychology of theology came from a slave master's ideology, I will not acknowledge thee. A.k.a. YouTube ad running. Everything relevant, anything random, hosted by me, Sir Worthy. Of course, every Wednesdays, 8 p.m., 8 to 9. All right, watch live on YouTube, Facebook. Log on to the website, www.gbkm.fm. All right. Oh, wait. A.k.a. the Boston Hooker Valley Holiday Phelps, the pink fluffy velvet connoisseur, kind of masseur, swimming in the feminine divine. Word to Mac Miller. Okay, we're done.
Awesome.
Well, damn.
Awesome.
Absolutely redonkulous.
Yes, that was a lot. That's why I didn't want to like run through them. It could take like 5 minutes for me to do that.
I know, but it's just interesting to hear them.
It was. That's actually pretty interesting.
I'm not gonna do that again. Not for another few episodes. Okay. We got some special guests in the room. I haven't done this before, like had this many guests on at once.
Really?
Yeah, especially all new,
Oh,
first
special.
timers. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, please introduce yourselves.
Okay, well, I'm Char.
Shout out to Char.
Hey, everybody. I'm Ash, a.k.a. Lee. Don't put them together, please. Thank you.
I'm Shay, but I go by Call Me Prinnae.
Wait, Colin Kaepernick. What? What'd you say about Colin Kaepernick?
I said Call Me Prinnae.
Call you
Prinnae.
Prinnae. That sounds like a herb or a spice or something like that.
A herb.
Yeah.
I'm healthy.
Ooh, tell
She
her
got a
again.
Snapback.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
healthy. Back up, nigga.
All right.
Take a bite. You stay up for life.
Exactly. Always.
I never heard of that before.
Because it's never been said before.
Oh, we have to do things every day.
Every day.
Got you. Okay, you all are putting me on. Look, you guys are fans of not fans. I don't want to say fans, but you guys heard the podcast. I'm Not Rich, I'm Not Lying before.
Right.
Indeed.
I'm new.
You're new.
I'm new.
Okay, we're gonna put you on. You girls all heard the last episode we done, which was the most I want to say, well, of course it is. I can show you guys the numbers. The most famous episode we've done to date. Highly talked about, discussed, debated. Mediocre pussy. You guys heard that episode?
Yes, sir.
I have more than once, actually.
Okay.
You gotta run through some things more than once. Like,
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah.
no.
It had my mind like, wait, huh? I have to wait. What?
Like, you gotta stop it, rewind it, listen to it one more
Okay,
time, make sure you
okay.
heard what it was heard. Yeah, like.
This is gonna be cool because, all right, so after releasing that pod, a lot of I'm not gonna say a lot, but like, you know, a lot of people reached out, but amongst those people, majority were women, and they had things to say. Some of which wasn't all told to me. You know, there's other members on the podcast, so you know they heard, of course, right, and they relayed the messages to me. But everybody kind of had like, I guess it invoked some emotions, or I don't know what it did, but like, you know, everybody kind of wanted to.
This girl's hand went all the way up.
Yeah, her hands are up. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, hello. I was just lost. I was confused.
I was like, yeah, you know, so like, I know y'all want to talk to me, not to me only, but at least hear what the guys' perspective are on certain things. And we're definitely now going to take the time to hear what the women have to say. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you guys wanted to get into first?
Well, first of all, sorry, Char, I cut you off there. First of all, something that just resonated with me.
Okay, by the way, I want everybody to know there is a notepad on the table over here.
But this has, this little notepad has nothing to do with what we're talking about now.
Oh, excuse me.
This
Okay,
is
all
other
right. I'm
stuff.
just letting everybody know. Paint the scene for
Other
everybody.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, something that definitely like stuck with me was what you said right in the beginning of the podcast.
What'd I say?
Right in the beginning. Ooh, girls, you know, calling themselves dimes, but you know, a nigga like you loses change.
I will never call myself a dime again.
Ever.
I was just like, well, damn.
Like,
I need to be some type of money.
no. So I'm priceless.
Okay.
I'm priceless.
I hear that, but you can't be priceless. The moments and the time shared with you can be priceless, but you yourself can't be. You got to put a value on it.
And I'm very valuable.
And my value is priceless. It's something not everyone can get.
I have no problem whoring myself out, depending on the dollars.
Wow.
I don't wrong you. I think I'm on the same page.
What's the?
But my question is, what did you mean? Like, exactly, like, break down the mediocre part of the vaginal area. That's what I'm confused on. I don't understand what's so mediocre about it. I'm just...
Nah, okay, you know
mind-boggled.
what? So this is what happened. This is where it really comes from. Because I was listening to the episode and it was like, man, we really was on some shit. But like,
You
guys
guys
went
were on.
off.
You guys were on for sure.
yeah, but like I stand behind it. So like, all right. So what happened was so I've been with one woman for like the past like 6-7 years, right?
Okay.
And I can never shit on her. That's my child's mother. She definitely like, you know, upgraded me a little bit. You know what I mean? But like, yo,
Shout out to her.
yeah, that's what a real woman's supposed to do, right?
Right.
So, we broke up, and this one girl reached out to me on I don't even remember. I think maybe Instagram, but this one girl reached out to me, right? And I just felt the way that she felt that she could reach out to me.
Oh.
No, I really did. I was like, what makes her think that
I'm
a
available.
nigga like me's gonna, you know, give her some time, like.
Just
You
approach
know?
her because she approached you first? Like that?
Yeah, you know, but back in the day, me would have been like, oh, it doesn't even matter, come through,
Right.
whatever it was, right? And you know, now it was like, nah, I'm worth more than that. Like,
Well, did this girl know that you were now single, like available?
I don't think so. I think she was just taking her shot.
Okay, you can't you can't really wrong someone for trying to shoot their shot if they don't know.
No,
But if
does
she not know that you have a
No.
baby mother, you were in a relationship prior to?
Was originally in a relationship. you
Okay,
not
see,
just
that's
don't know that
that's
Yeah,
the
that's what I
question.
mean.
That's
So
the
then
question.
that's-
That I understand.
You see-
But if she doesn't know anything, you can't really wrong her for just trying to shoot her shot. She doesn't know nothing.
No. I'm not wronging her for shooting her shot. Listen, I applaud her for shooting the shot, but what I'm saying is I'm the wrong basket.
You value yourself
That's what I'm
a lot
saying.
more.
Yeah, shoot the shot, but like, all right, us guys, we grew up knowing that these girls are easy, these girls are cool, and these girls are out of our league, right? Women
Okay.
don't usually grow up like that, thinking these guys are out of their league. The only guys that they
Yeah,
think
you
is out
did.
of their league are the guys that are clearly out of their
Out of
age,
their league.
out of their
No,
league, out
I
of their
thought-
age
no, they were-
bracket, out
okay,
of their
well, I don't
tax
know.
bracket, out of all of that.
No, that's
right?
true.
That's
Okay,
the
no,
only guys
no.
that are
I
out of
thought
your
there were
league.
guys that I thought were cute. Like I thought they were out of my league during my younger years. But
Did you think you were cute?
of course I did. But I didn't
Are
think
you
I
sure?
was cute
Because
enough
my
for these
sister,
people.
listen, I say this because my sister says shit like, "Oh, I wasn't cute back then,"
I wasn't
and I'm
cute
like,
back then.
I wasn't.
I wasn't cute
I
back
wasn't.
then.
You see, now
I wasn't cute back then. There are pictures to prove it.
when I was younger, I was not
I was
the
not.
business.
Not
When
at
I started
all.
realizing my looks, I'm like, yes. Now as I'm in my age, I would want to see the guys that were like, oh, you're too maga and you're too this and your eyes are too big. I will take your man, your brother, your uncle, your auntie, all of them.
And your dad.
I would take your daddy too. Now,
Like,
but
okay.
and to be honest, like, Char is my sister, so because of her, I am the way that I am.
See, I was
Like-
the
You have to
oldest
be
girl.
both.
I'm the oldest girl. I didn't have that. I just had a whore of a brother.
Oh,
How old is your brother?
30.
He's 30 now.
Yeah, he just turned 30 in February.
Oh, okay.
So my brother's a whore.
Wait. What makes him a whore?
oh boy.
Because you saw him with different women all the time?
And with different women while still having a girlfriend all the time.
Are
They
you
go to my house.
okay? Now we're snitching. But hold up. Are you sure they just didn't have an arrangement, an agreement,
I hope your mom
some
don't
type
listen
of
to this.
terms
Don't
that
tell
they
her you
could
did
could
this.
agree upon?
Doesn't matter
Because
for
you
my
love
mom,
the.
It's my brother that better not listen to this.
Oh, God.
All right, we're not gonna debate this. I'm gonna just drop this on the table. If you love the person, you let them cheat on you. Now let's move forward.
Whoa!
Now let's move forward.
Now that's a whole nother podcast that we need to do.
So now you know for
Because
sure.
I
you'll be
agree.
like, we'll be doing-
No. I totally agree.
Thank
I
you.
totally
Thank
agree.
you.
I
Thank you.
totally agree.
Thank you.
I
There we
totally
have
agree.
it.
If you
we
want
in
it
this
to work,
mode?
if you really want it to work, there are things you have to let slide.
There you
Li-
go.
No, the only thing
There
I
you
have to
go.
let slide
Is
is your.
my hand across your face.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say it.
And
I'm
then
gonna
this
keep it
is
to
why-
myself.
And
But
you have to ask. No, that type of topic
thing
is
is-
like a whole nother.
here's the thing.
Oh, no,
Here's the
definitely.
thing.
That's why I
Okay,
said we're not gonna
episode.
debate
All
it
right,
just,
all
just
right.
for that reason.
We're not
Just
gonna
done it.
we're not gonna debate it. I'm gonna dead it. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if you truly love someone, there should be no reason to cheat.
That happens.
There should be no reason to do what again?
No
Okay,
reason
just
to
a question. Just a question. Actually, no, not a question. Statement, then a question. There's a reason to do everything. Question. You don't think there's a reason to push an old man down the stairs?
Cheat. No.
No, you're just not supposed to do it.
But there might be a reason.
There might be a reason to push that nigga down the stairs. So,
No, he said an old man.
old man, it
But
doesn't matter.
what if you
Old,
touched your boob? What if
older
you grabbed
woman?
your ass?
Nah,
I pushed his ass
better
downstairs.
yet,
There is my reason. Should I have done it?
What?
No.
What's the reason for your man to cheat on you?
what? What's the reason for your man to cheat on you?
What's the reason?
If you're miserable, if he comes home and you don't give him none, if you're always in a mood, if you
I like where
I
this
don't
is
know,
going.
if you're
Talk to him, Char.
if you're on like
I'm listening.
sometimes you're doing your own thing. You're on your phone. Niggas be talking to you on IG. He books it. He gonna do his own thing. That's just a key. That's his reason. He's
Okay.
gonna find his reasons
In my-
to do what he wants to do.
In my opinion, any relationship, both people should be secure enough to know, no matter who's trying to holler at who or who's doing what, the person you're with is the person you're with. There
But
should
that's
be
how
no
it
reason to
should be.
cheating.
But that's not how it is.
there are times
Life
when
should
it is
be a
like
way.
that.
Like there's certain way a life should be. But are we living the way that the life should be?
I mean, you could.
Yo,
You could.
Yo,
you
Char is
could,
speaking
you
some
could.
truth right
no,
now.
No,
But
you
yeah.
could. You could because, in, I'm a quote Star. I'm a quote Simone from Star.
oh, here we
But
go.
this
It's a
is
choice
show.
to be broken.
Wait, is she the dark skin one?
No, she's a light skinned one.
But that's a show though.
It's a no, but you can't even
You
lie
notice
and tell me
you
that
notice
it's not
them
a
three
choice to be
girls.
broken.
You notice
is a
them three
choice,
girls are
and that's
like
the thing.
are like a flavor of ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. They are.
There's caramel.
Yeah.
There's chocolate.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
But that is a whole nother podcast that I'm willing to get deep into.
Me too.
Deep into.
Definitely.
too.
Okay.
Lord
Okay.
knows I have some thoughts on cheating. We're just not gonna
Ooh,
get into
girl.
that right now.
I mean, to be real, if you're not married, it's not a real relationship
Exactly.
anyways. But let's continue. Let's continue.
That
That's
I'll agree
another
with.
one, right?
Okay, moving on.
Okay. All right. So wait, you asked me about the mediocre part about.
Yeah, so what did that mean to you? Like, I break that down because I'm a little confused.
Okay. So with the whole mediocre thing, it's just that, like, yeah, like Shorty felt like she can holler at me, and it's like, why? Like, no, like let's break down like the actual mechanics of why she thought that. Okay, I'm a guy. More times than not, guys can't say no to vagina, right? But in the mediocre episode, I stated how guys, you know, how we can say. I didn't say how we can say no, but I remember the first time I was told when to say no, and when it actually happened for me, it was like a life-changing event. It was like, wow, like I felt like I matured enough, right?
Okay.
So she thought that she can holler at me, and it's like, yeah, well, I'm matured. Okay. So I'm not easy. Right? Now, another thing is, if you're going to holler at me, why wouldn't you come, like, saying something that's either seductive, saying something that's sweet, saying something that's actually going to get me, not like some regular shit. And next thing, too, is if you're hollering at me on a platform which I can then view your pics and view everything, why wouldn't you look good in them shits?
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying.
So what gave you the idea that she was trying to holler at you if she didn't come to you seductive?
Actively.
Because, she flat out said some things to me where it was like,
Oh, it's just like, it was one of those. It was point blank. This is what
yeah,
it
like,
is.
hey,
So
do
she
you
she
wanna
just didn't
come
want to
over?
beat around the bush.
Yeah,
Oh.
she didn't. Yeah, she was like, "Hey, you should come over sometime." We never had a
So she
conversation.
just wanted a quick fuck. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
Let me
but what
just
makes you
dig
think that-
and go
but
about my business.
Nah, I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that.
So, okay,
Like,
I get you, though. You have
yeah,
morals. You have
yeah,
value.
like,
I mean,
so
like
you can't
legit
do that
now I
now.
do. Legit now I do. But like back then, it was
it's
a
different.
it was-
But
I
you're
was
getting
on a-
older, so
So-
I was on a
maturing.
different type of thing back then.
Yeah.
You know
That's what I'm saying. You can't do it now, but you know, if this was you like what 10 years ago, you would
Well,
definitely
no, I
jump on
can
it.
do it now. The only thing is
It's
for,
just
you
for me to
won't
do it now.
You won't do
no,
it
no,
now.
I will. The only thing. no. Let's get this straight. I will. But the only reason why I won't is because if the pussy is mediocre and the pussy is not the actual vagina, but the whole presentation of it. Like, look, when you meet a girl for the first time, she usually has her hair done the nicest. That for while you're with her. As you continue to be with her, you'll start to notice that, hey,
She just starts lacking.
yeah, like,
'Cause
you
you
know,
feel-
because
okay.
she's getting more comfortable, and it's not even like a thing like guys do it too. Like you just get more comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah, you
Before I
start to, like,
came,
downgrade
before I
yourself a little
came
bit.
here, I put on some Versace. If I start coming here like 5-10 times,
You ain't gonna spray
I'm not
nothing.
I'm
You
not
gonna
put
smell
on
like
the
armpits.
Versace all the time. You
better
know what I'm saying? Like, it might be something else next time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
yeah.
something that, like, you know, I don't value as the Versace. So it's
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Just
So like,
smell
yeah,
good.
you start messing
I
with
get
a
it.
girl, and then after like the first time, it's like, oh, her hair's done up nice, and then by the fourth time or third time, oh, she's wearing like a bonnet, or she's wearing like something on
That's
her head.
pushing
her
it.
head.
Fourth
That's pushing-
time?
Fourth
I'm
time.
just saying.
I get it, though. I
You're
get
trying,
you. I get you.
You're trying to build a timeline. We understand, but
But
like
yeah,
the
you get-
fourth time, nigga, kind of keep going a little more.
Wait, the fourth time could be like 4 months down the road after the first time.
Got you.
That's time.
Okay.
But
The
That's really
fourth
spread
time,
apart though.
Hey, it happens.
Think about it. If a girl really wants to get comfortable with a guy, she's gonna try to see him as often as possible to get comfortable.
And that's her problem, trying to see a guy as often as possible. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot. You don't think so?
What?
Well,
Just
do you want a
try to-
guy who's trying to see you all the time?
No, I get annoyed.
Exactly, right?
Not all the time. Give me a break. But like, if you're
in
trying
a
to,
week,
if
once
you
a
were,
week is too much.
No,
Once
once
is
a
enough.
week is okay for me.
How is
Once a
that
week.
enough?
And sometimes I'm
once
annoyed.
enough for me.
Once
a week, I see someone once a week.
All right, so then why, like, more than that? Nah, you
No, I
do that.
can't.
No, now you're a little bit.
I can't.
Yeah,
And
but
I
like,
don't want you.
yeah, the whole presentation of the mediocre thing, and it's not also just for women. Like, we did the episode and it was called Mediocre Pussy, but it was a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about mediocre pussy. But
Yeah,
like,
let's do
I
that.
did say some points for men as well. Like, yo, y'all can't be mediocre as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you did.
So-
You did.
So I just want to make sure that my where I am on the sexism scale, I balance, and somewhere the pendulum swings.
Right.
You know? It swings a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, like that whole thing is that, all right, if you want to holler at me, just know Okay, I'm gonna say this now, like on record, so anybody's listening could like use this information and shit like that. I don't know what you're gonna do with it though, but like
Maybe holler at you in your DMs.
we'll see. I don't think so, unless you know you from like overseas or something like that, because we do have listens overseas. Shout out to everybody listening in Belize, people listening in Mexico and Sweden as well, even though they're holding ASAP Rocky out there, but it's all good. Shout out to everybody listening overseas and Germany as well. We in Germany, and we were just in Cuba, but that was because of Alyssa. Shout out to you. So I'm sorry, what were we saying now?
You were explaining on how to. I'm drinking a little too
approach
much.
you.
How to approach you.
No, I was just saying. Just remember, keep this in mind that I'm a nasty nigga. So like, you gotta be like level like 8 at least.
Yeah,
and
no,
up,
I heard
you
that.
know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Remember
yeah.
that. You remember that, right?
You gotta be into certain things. Okay, you gotta be open with your sexuality as well. I'm not here for the play. That's not me. You see what I'm
Didn't
saying?
initially you say that you were on level 8, then you dropped down to a level 7, or was it you were at level 9?
No.
and you dropped to a level 8?
Right now, I dropped it to a level 8. It was supposed to be level 9, and I dropped it to a level 8.
For the acceptance of somebody else.
I'm not wasting my dick fucking somebody who I don't, unless I'm really into her. I'm not wasting my dick fucking some girl who is just like,
It's boring.
like, you're just you slept with a couple guys, you're into a couple different things. Like, that's cool, but like, I like nasty shit. So like, if it's not nasty, what am I gonna do? Unless I like her, like I think she's cool, like, she fucks with me and kind of like gets into my head a little bit and makes me
fucks with you mentally.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucks with me mentally a little bit. Then I like her. You know what I'm saying? Then like it's a little bit different. Then I don't even think about that shit. But like, for a quick fuck, like even like that, oh, you gotta be be bad, and you gotta have that attitude, and you gotta present yourself like. Because
That's a whole
I'm
nother
not coming at you. I'm not gonna come at. Nah, I'm not doing that. Like all that shit is done. Like now it's just like all right. Look, I never met a girl more sexually experienced than me.
Have you been with a Pisces?
I don't even know what that is. What you talking about?
Zodiac signs. You're a Leo.
Zodiac sign? Nah, my sign is Jordan.
I'm sorry,
I'm gonna
what?
slap you. Why?
My sign is a Jordan. I'm a black
No,
man.
I'm being
My
so
sign is a
serious.
Jordan.
You've never been with a Pisces.
I don't even know
He
what that
doesn't
is.
know.
I really know.
Okay, so
legit.
zodiac
signs.
signs.
What month is Pisces?
February to the beginning of March. Ending of February to the beginning of March.
And then Aquarius is the end, like January.
I don't really be knowing everybody's birthdays.
You gotta get to know some zodiacs
Facts.
signs.
Cancer,
So you can find exactly what you're looking for.
Cancer, Geminis, Pisces.
When I was a virgin, the girl I
Scorpios.
slept with,
Those are the
she
four I
was
know.
she was one of maybe 2 girls in my life who are more sexually experienced than me.
And what do you know her birthday?
Her birthday? Nah, I don't even know her name.
Well, hell.
Wow, God.
No, that was a
damn.
setup. Shout out to my boy Doe. That was a setup.
Okay, well.
She came down for the D. I met her that day.
Oh, well, Doe, can we get her
I mean,
birthday?
one night
please?
stands, we got this.
One night stand. There we go. Thank you.
Ooh, topics.
Thank you. Great segue.
One night stands, we
Great
got this.
One night
segue.
stand.
All right.
I've had one.
I had
Okay.
a couple.
I've only had one in my entire 26 years of living.
I
I've had one.
couple, dude. Some of them
I had a
don't.
bachelorette pad, so you know I had a few.
I had
York
one.
University was the business.
Okay. All right. Oh,
Windsor,
oh,
Windsor
shit.
has a 1-2 thing sometimes. It depends on who you're with, but I'm not gonna lie, the GTA has it.
Could you all explain to me what a one night stand is?
When you
I had no. Hold on.
And then leave before the morning.
Yo, okay, just for record, the girl came real close to the mic and just like, look, this is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. Nah, cause like I was having this conversation with my dude. Shout out to Zap. We were talking and we were going back and forth. I couldn't agree with him about what a one night stand was. I didn't agree with him. So I want to hear now from women.
Okay, wait. What was
No,
his
I
opinion?
want to hear from y'all first.
So, okay,
I already
I'll
did
put
enough
myself out
talking.
there.
I already did enough talking. Tell me, Char.
Alright.
Take it.
So, I just feel a one night stand is when like
What does
First
it
of
mean to
all-
you? Well, yeah.
I don't know your name. I don't care to know. You cute. You got my attention. You got a package? Let's go.
Oh.
That's it.
But how you
I
gonna
don't
get a
want to
package?
know anything else. I don't need to know if you have a girlfriend. I don't need to know if you have kids. All you have to do is get out of my bed by a certain time of the night and go home. You don't need my number. You don't need to call me back. You don't need nothing. Don't
be in my bed
ring my
after.
door, but I kick a nigga out. If you fall asleep, nigga, wake up. It's time to
Let's
go.
If you
There
fall
to
asleep,
go.
Put it down good.
Grab your stuff.
You fall
There's
asleep,
no-
I'm shaking you. And
There's
then
no
I'm
shower.
shaking
It's the
you.
fact
Hold
that-
on. The one there's no shower. You going home, whatever's on your mouth, go home with it. I don't care. Whatever's on you, going home.
Okay.
Worthy, your little starstruck there.
If I see you on the road, it's a hey, how you doing? That's just what a one night stand is. If you see them on the road, it's a
for you.
For me. And hey, how are you?
Can you ever link up with a one night stand again, or is it only
if it was that good? Yeah, I'll link up again.
So
but
you
I
can
don't
one
want
night
to
stand
know.
a person more than once is what I'm asking. Can you do that? Is that possible?
I wouldn't say more than twice. If I see this person on like on the street somewhere or whatever, and I'm like, okay, hey, how you doing? That was good the last time. But then the third, no, because now we getting comfortable. Now I have to know your name. Now I have to know certain things, and I don't want to know because sex does carry emotions that I'm not trying to have.
True.
Shane, I'm looking at you. You got something to add to this conversation?
Obviously.
For the
What?
moment, I agree.
Yeah. What?
I agree, but I don't know about knowing your name. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know your situationship. After the second time, I'm not saying hello to you in public. First off, I'm walking past you like I don't know you. It's not a thing. I'm sorry, maybe I'm a little bit savage, but I don't want to.
I've done that though, where we done it, but nobody ain't gotta know, and I'm not gonna walk by.
I love those.
This is an all-time thing. I don't look at me. Don't look my way. Don't come up to me. Don't say hello.
So is it like some type of regret, like a one night stand is a?
It happened. We now don't need to associate.
I got you. Okay.
Because then things get. Then some people get. Oh, so you want to come back? No.
Yeah. No. Okay. Got you. Got you.
If it's like, okay, I've had maybe one person where I'm like, okay, it was a one night stand. I can go back one more time.
And then
after that,
it's just like no.
Even after the second time, some people, depending on their personalities, they get clingy.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm like,
I've had many men.
no.
And I'm sorry, it sounds bad, but I'm a grown ass woman. I've had many men,
It's fine.
and they would be like, I've had more than one, more than five. Look at my hand and be like, oh, I'm gonna breed you. Now you got to go. Ooh. Pack your stuff. Don't call me back. I'm changing my number. Chatter. Like, we got to change a number. I got harassment.
Okay, see, I've only had one night stand. The only thing is, I did know his name. We did speak for maybe like a week or two before things had happened. However, after
That's the one.
after we did sleep together, I didn't talk to him again.
Oh, because it just deaded the relationship. Like, did you have a friendship before that, and then it just deaded?
It wasn't even like it was a friendship. It was like, okay, like, where you're talking to me, you're like, I guess trying to get to know me type of thing, and it was just like, okay, cool, sleep with you, and it's like,
that was whack.
That literally is what I just told you about the other day.
I mean. It was okay, but like it wasn't like memorable to the point where I'm gonna come back. Like it was like, all right, you're good for once and never again.
Yeah, I've had that.
Damn.
Me and Ashley, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off, Ashley, but me and Ashley literally had that conversation about me the other day. Toretto?
Oh yeah, Dominic Toretto.
That literally just happened to me the other day.
Names.
Oh, it's a nickname.
That's not his name.
It's not his name. It's a nickname.
That's a nickname between y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like, whoa.
We're not name dropping.
No. We give him nicknames.
Yeah, we give him nicknames.
So this is Dominic Toretto.
Nicknames.
Yes. How else do you think we're gonna talk about everybody in front of everybody's face without them knowing anything?
Exactly,
You see the difference between us is that I'm not a snake. I will talk about you right to your face. You just don't know I'm talking about you.
Sounds like a.
What does that mean then? If you're not a snake,
I just said it sounds like a.
that's some real.
But no, honestly, that's what happened. Me and this guy, we went on one date. We went to the movies. We hung out for a little bit.
Yo, the date is not a movies. I mean, the movies is not a date. And the reason why I say that is a date is when you get to know somebody and take them out and have the experience. No, don't. It's okay.
It was a date for her.
No, it's still a date and outing because it can be more parts to it. It could be more parts to it. But however, I'm gonna tell my young niggas this: if you want to get away with it, and you take a girl to the movies, however, you're gonna spend more money. You might as well just take her out. Just take her out to dinner. Because if you go to the movies, and if it's not VIP, that's what $50 together for the tickets. But if it's at least just a regular movie joint, then maybe $30, 20, 25, 30
you went
bucks.
out with your friend.
But yo, you still gotta buy some shit. And girls like to order when they're out. So like,
I mean, in this day and age for like these little young kids, you know,
a lot of these little young kids. Okay, hold on.
I do.
Well, okay, we don't need to say. Listen, we don't need to say ages. I mean, I'm in my dirty 30s now, but when you say little young kids, I was saying my young guys. I was talking about my guys 23, 22.
That's what I'm talking about. Little young kids.
Okay, just making sure.
He's like,
No, just making sure.
That's why I said I'm included.
She's included.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 22. I just turned 22 in June.
You got a little baby right here.
She's a child.
You're
She's
22. I mean, I'm like you look young. You look young. Like I can tell you're the youngest one in the room at least because you look young. And not. I mean, we're not gonna talk about the rest. What's going on? But like, I mean, I'm just saying. That's how I knew. That's how a nigga like me knew. That's how a nigga like me knew. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Sorry, you okay?
All right.
She walked away.
Sorry, that was a little inside
coughing.
joke. I didn't. I made a little reference to. And pointed
Don't
at
say
things. Yeah, I just made a little reference and pointed at things. You know what I mean? That'll come out later whenever it's time. But you know what I'm saying? Like I knew. But damn, 22.
Yeah.
Shit. I remember when I was 22. That shit was lit.
I don't.
You
I
didn't
don't
even
remember what I did
like
when I was
learn to have
22.
sex
I
yet.
don't remember.
Did you?
We're not gonna talk about this.
No, we
mean,
talk.
why not?
I'm not rich. I'm not lying. This is the
That's
place
the
where we
podcast.
talk
You
about
can't,
it.
you can't.
No, because look, I didn't get my dick until 20. What?
Your vagina, you mean?
No, I didn't get my dick until like my dick, like it became me when I became it. When we became together, like we were
I'm
just,
looking at you and I'm like, yo, he needs to clarify what
Like-
the fuck. he just said.
like I didn't
No, honestly,
like.
I understood what he was getting at. Still.
You understood me,
Yeah,
right?
but it's more so because I think I've had a lot more experiences than people my age have had. Like my body.
Shit,
count
she
is
had more
a lot-
experiences than me.
I have a higher body count than she does, but that's just because I was so protected with my mom, I rebelled a lot more. So I went away.
So
from
when
school.
you got out, you got out.
She got
And
out.
You went
She
for the
broke
run.
out. She broke out of jail.
I'm not even lie. My body count. I'm 22. My body count is definitely double.
Wait, definitely doubled what?
Her age.
Oh,
Well, damn.
I mean,
See,
look, shout out to you for being open. Thank you.
I'm not rich and I'm not lying.
Yes,
not lying.
I appreciate it.
I'm not lying. It's just what it is.
I don't know what my body count
Wow, shout out to you. Okay. Shit.
He's lost for words.
I'm like, yeah, I wasn't. Okay.
Like, shit, her
all right,
body count's older than
hold
you.
on, let's get back to this one night stand. Let's get back to this one night stand. What was your definition again that you had? Yours was almost like a getting to know the person. Almost.
It was like a halfway.
Because you were talking to them a week before.
Getting to know.
So it wasn't
this
really.
person.
It wasn't really necessarily
considered
a one night stand. It was more like you just ended up a one night stand. Or a one and done. We call those one and done.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, then I guess I've never had a one night stand.
You
I'm
don't
fine
know.
with
I mean,
that.
one night stand is like like a stranger. Like
I can't
you don't
do that.
know, but you
Nope.
had the attraction somewhere.
Can't do it.
Club and then
I can't. I'm pretty sure that we talked about this at one point when I said that I would never take home a guy from the club.
We did.
Why not?
We had it
I
between
wouldn't
the
do
two
it.
of us.
I
This
wouldn't
is
do
what
it.
happens when you
Would
have a
you-
bachelorette pad.
I
What-
have one too. I'm still not taking no
This
guys
is
home from
life.
a club.
Wait, hold on. Women call it a bachelorette when they live by
Alone?
themselves.
Okay, I don't know if women call it that, but that is what I
There
call
are
it.
one, there are women
okay.
who
I
call
moved
it
out of my
bachelorettes.
mom's. I moved out of my mom when I was 19, and I got my spot.
Were you speeding?
What I mean,
Because she's been speeding, but were you speeding?
as in like, did I like
Living a
Did
fast
bruck
double
life.
out?
up.
Did I bruck out? Did I double up?
Living a fast life.
Oh, I was living the fast life at my mama's house.
Okay. All right.
But not in my
I
mama's
was
house like
definitely
that.
in the slow-mo no-go lane.
No. Mine was a whole nother story.
Yes, I was in the slow-mo no-go lane because
Wait. So
yeah,
a bachelorette pad is just like a bachelor.
It's just like a bachelor.
Oh.
I had my own spot. This
Yeah.
was lit. This is when you move out of your mom's house,
Mm-hmm.
and after your mom's telling you, you fit do the dishes, you fit get up on morning, you fit. I wasn't in for that. Like now, I would wake up in the morning and be like, yo, say a word. I don't have to do dishes right now. Say a word. I could play my music. I could bathe when I
Blast it.
want, clean when I want. So I was just
do
breaking
things
into
on
that
my
phase.
time.
Yup.
Figure
I-
out my life.
Yeah, I was
my
doing my
time
own
stuff.
thing. But then with the guys situation, like I would never bring guys to my mom's house. I've never done that. But I would leave and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to Sasha's house. Who's Sasha? Oh, that's my girlfriend up the street. Sasha. Who? I ain't got no Sasha friend. I got Sasha. His name is Kai. Who? What?
You know what?
You going to Jane Wilson?
I did see
I'm
you
going
maybe
to...
one a few times in
Maybe
the hallway.
I don't know. I'm a little quiet, but I'm a little
But I was
different.
I was never in school though, so it's kind of hard.
I was never in school either.
So I don't know how you guys would have seen each other.
We must have saw each other
Y'all
leaving.
ain't never
We
seen
must
each other.
have-
Right?
On the way out.
It's just like, oh, he's gonna go to school today. Cool, she's gonna leave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know?
Westview is a whole nother story. That's a whole nother podcast I can talk about.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right. So
God.
my friend was saying that a one night stand to him was basically two strangers don't know each other, because you're a stranger if you don't know each other, but strangers having sex and
Parting ways.
not being in communications after.
Yeah.
Now the problem I had with that was,
Okay.
do both people have to be strangers to each other? Like, can I just be a stranger to her, but she knows me? Or I know her and she's a stranger to me? Do you guys understand that kind of relationship?
No.
Someone who's famous.
I get it.
So you're known. You're a known
So-
person, but you don't know Shorty.
don't-
Yeah, but she's
Okay.
been, so like, yeah, like, all right.
That's happened.
Yeah, so is that still a one night stand? Because I was
Yes.
like,
Yes.
Yes.
I guess as long
It's
as
a-
you don't have.
as long as you don't
have-
know the person.
It
don't
takes
know the
two to
person.
tango to have a
You don't have
relationship. You guys don't have a friendship. You don't have a relationship. She knows
No
your
type
name.
of
Okay,
Okay.
whoop-de-doo.
All right,
But
okay.
you don't know her
Here
name.
we
So
go.
how does that work?
We're going to get into it now.
Yeah, that's a
You
one
just
night
said-
stand.
All right, then I agree with you.
Situationship right
I'm
there.
not going to speak on how many. I've had a few.
I've had a
more
few.
than more than a few. I've had a girl come up to me and tell
The
me,
verdict is in. I've had none.
I want to fuck you.
I
didn't know her.
I've done that.
I didn't know her. And
It's just like it's about that time.
I shouldn't have done it. I'm glad I. I'm,
You
I'm,
shouldn't
I'm,
have. You
I'm
regretted
glad
it?
I'm glad I. What was I gonna say? No, I'm not glad. I shouldn't have done it because my sister made fun of me for doing it.
Oh.
But it's okay though. You live and you learn. But like, like that was like, oh, okay. And I get it though, the whole one night stand thing. But then after it happened, months later or years later, I should say, I kind of got to know the girl.
Oh.
So now I'm a little upset.
You just fucked up the one night stand.
Yeah, a little upset.
You should just left that to be.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get to know her. Like, it was an accident. Like, I ended up trying to talk to her sister.
Oh,
I
you just made the whole.
I didn't know they were sisters.
Oh.
You just
Why?
made it worse.
Why do you?
Wait,
fall into-
Hold on. You were.
Yeah, you go into that.
Hold on,
How
you-
do you fall into that type of situation?
Yeah, what
Rich?
happened?
Well, the dum-dum.
Yeah, you already spilled the name.
Yeah,
Unless
anyway. Yeah, not the dummy. Cause I met him, and we hooked up, and then his brother added me, but I didn't know it was his brother. And then me and his brother low-key kind of started talking, and then I was like, "Wait, how did you get my snap?"
But you didn't do anything with the brother. Let's put that out there. You didn't.
No?
No.
Okay.
Because then I asked him, "How did he get my snap?" He's like, "Oh, I think you know my brother." I'm like, "Who's your brother?" And he told me his brother's name. I was like, "Fuck, nope, this conversation is now dead."
Okay. I never done this because I'm older than my brothers and stuff like that. But, like, I wish I could, like,
What if
in
your
the
brother
past
did that
have
to you?
run trains on girls or talk
You
to
never did that
girls
as a
or-
kid?
Not with my
Like
brother.
running trains or...
Oh, wait,
Oh,
hold
wait,
on.
some-
Wait,
that's
what are
a
you
thing?
asking? Wait, hold on. You're asking me
So
if
wait,
I
you've
ran trains
done
with
it?
my brother or ran trains?
Period.
ran
Have
trains,
you,
period.
Wait, one question at a time. Too
No,
many people.
That is the question. It's the same question.
They asked the same question. They just said it in sync.
Okay, say it again. Sorry.
Have you ever ran a train? Period.
He hesitating.
Yes.
He's
No, I
thinking
have
about
to
it.
think.
He's super
Maybe
thinking.
once. Okay, one.
If you have to think about it, you done it.
Now, okay,
One successfully, yeah.
I just have a side
Successfully.
question.
So how many wow, Ashley English. Unsuccessfully.
One successfully, one not successfully.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, okay. So for me, I'm looking at it like, is running a train not something that, like, do you not feel a little less
Uncomfortable?
manly
With other
doing
mans around?
certain stuff?
Okay, so
I mean, like, is the nigga watching? Like, how does a train work? Like,
I
you're
need what I
doing
need.
your
What I
thing?
need done is the difference. Explain to me the difference between a train and a battery.
Isn't that not the same thing? A battery and a train?
That's what I always wondered, but apparently it's not. So,
These are
Sir
questions
Worthy,
that have been asked.
I'm asking a man, so let's hear it.
okay, now I like to redact my statement on what I said about the train. I didn't run a train. Battery, yes, not train.
Okay, so what is
So
the
now-
difference
Okay,
between a train
because
and a
riding a
battery?
train is like
train is
hold-
same time.
You guys are all
So-
banging at the same
yeah,
time,
yeah,
so I'm
so-
looking. Do you not feel a little
Yeah,
uncomfortable?
all right. Well, I mean,
How do you
when you're
bang
o- when
one
you're
thing
a
at the
little
same
open,
time
it's
on
a
a
She
little-
got multiple holes. Hello for the entrance and her exit.
So that's 3 bands.
Exactly.
Wait.
I wouldn't call it a train. Wouldn't that just be like a foursome?
Wait,
No,
that's
it's
just
not
a
a
bit.
thing.
No, sir.
not
And
a-
then all the men. Why don't
not
you
a
just get the
sum,
foursome with the woman them and
It's not a
one
sum.
man?
It's not a
Yeah,
sum
it's
with
not
that,
a- it's not a
apparently.
sum.
That's different.
1 + 1 does not sum
That's
up
a
to 2.
train. Because that is not a foursome. I feel like isn't a train when the man is connecting to connections. There's connections,
No, but
whereas a
like-
foursome is just women and then the man. No.
To be honest, I think it's however you really want to put it. Because like
Okay.
in my head, the way
Can
I'm
we
looking
Google
at it
this?
is, we definitely.
Can we check Urban Dictionary?
Please, somebody
She got it on
Google.
the phone.
But like,
Can we check Urban Dictionary?
the
out here?
the way the situation went down for me was, I was talking to this girl, and I don't want to say I was talking to her. I knew this girl, and yeah, in the back of my mind, like, yeah, I would sleep with her, whatever. But I wasn't really talking to her like that to sleep with her. But my boy kind of wanted to. But I heard that she kind of liked me. But I wasn't really I wasn't really into her. But, you know, we were young and shit. So we invited her and her friends over. We're mad young. We're like, what, 18, 17, 18, 19, around those ages. And she came down with her friends, but then her friends ended up leaving and she ended up staying. And my mans, they were in the basement. Everybody's up on the main floor. Her and the one dude went in the basement, and we can hear them. This is kind of funny.
Yeah, see that I'm not
Right?
one of those girls. I could
And
not.
then, you know, I heard, you know, my name being called. So I said, all right, so let me go down there.
What do you mean calling? As in calling out for you to come down, or
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
calling and
no,
she's
no.
moaning and she's
No,
doing her.
she wasn't moaning. Hopefully,
I was like,
to be
oh,
honest, it
Lord.
would have been lit either way. It would have been funny either way. But like, no, I was hearing my name to, you know, Worthy, come down. Well, they call me Blacks in my hood, so they're like, yo, Blacks, come down. It's like, all right. So I came down there. My man's leaving, and he's like,
That's a battery.
exactly. That's why I said I redacted to a battery. So I was like, oh, okay. So then I was like, all right. So then, you know, I went and hit right now.
Wow.
I have the definitions here.
What?
Continue. Finish your story. I'll let you know what Urban Dictionary says after.
Now that situation popped off like randomly. That was like a sun shower. It just, you know, a sun shower just pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That just really happened out of nowhere. We didn't really think that was gonna happen, but it just happened. Whatever. After that, homegirl was, you know, she was cool with both of us and shit. I kind of wanted it to happen again, or at least me to hit it personally, like, you know, on a low key, like one on one. But you know, it didn't work out, and it was like, all right, cool, whatever. We did that situation. So train, no, never was really opposed to it though, growing up. But like for me now, nah, I gotta be in like Vegas or something. Like it has to be like something crazy.
To do a train. Okay,
Yeah.
well.
Now tell me. Yeah, you got definitions?
I do. All right. So according to Urban Dictionary, you know, the official store here, a battery is when a girl has sex with several men, one after the other. And again, according to Urban Dictionary, a train is a group of guys stand in a line outside a room. One by one, they enter the room to have sex with one girl inside. The line must have at least 7 guys to be qualified as a train.
You see, that's not right.
What?
You see, that sounds like a battery and train. By that definition,
sounds
sounds
the
the
same.
same.
Sounds the same. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm confused about
I would just say the
how...
train. To me, in my head, the train is when there's two penises, or
In one woman.
more than one penis in the room.
Well, apparently, you guys have to be standing outside, and then one by one, you guys.
No,
Nah,
that's-
but you
that's
see, that's
not
like
my
yeah, that's like
definition.
almost like a bukkake flex.
And I guess
what?
okay, so I what?
Bukkake, we call it a bukkake flex, but it's bukkake fest.
Who's we?
We, me and my guys.
Okay.
My team, my
A
niggas.
bukkake
Explain
flex.
what is the
Explanation.
please definition?
Okay.
Can you use it in a
I'll
sentence?
I'll break it down for you.
Can you spell it?
BUKKAEFEST.
A bukkake
Kaki
flex.
I didn't think he was actually gonna spell it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
bukkake fest. So it derives from it's Japanese, right?
Oh.
They're freaky over there, right?
Yes, they are.
Jaimina. But like, so shout out to my Japanese. But like, here's the thing. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now?
Yo, honestly, I wasn't even expecting that part. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that. Like, okay.
All right. So with the bukkake flexes, it's nasty. Like I'll be real. It's
Go
on
ahead,
my
you
bucket
nasty.
list though. It's
Okay,
on my
I need to
bucket
know what a
list.
bukkake
So
flex
bukkake-
is.
Please.
I need my
Bukkake
phone.
fest. Fess. That is when you got one woman, a bunch of men, and they ejaculate on her.
That's disgusting.
So a bunch of men are just standing around jerking their meat,
basically.
And busting on the girl's face and her body.
My bucket list is the reverse to that with females.
So you want all these girls to squirt on you?
I'm into a lot of different kinds of porn, right? Okay. So there's this one porn that I like. Like, I like face sitting and those kinds of things, right? Especially with the thick girls. So, like, with the bukkake flex. Sorry, I keep saying flex because that's all that, the niggas in the hood say. With the bukkake fest.
Oh, it's a fest.
Yeah, fest.
That makes more sense.
A whole festival of activities.
Festivities.
Okay.
Festivities.
Well, damn.
Right? Like,
Yo, Shay's face right now is killing me.
The shit that I like is, like, there's, like, usually, like, one guy, like, lying down, right? And it's, like, girls lined up. Maybe, like, for me, preferably, I'm comfortable with 3. But, like, 7 will probably do the trick, right?
7 would probably do the trick. Yeah. More, give or take?
Okay, let him talk. 14, let me hear it.
14, because then they can come in twos, right? So, there'll be, like, 7 women, all right? And they're lined up, come in whatever order you want. And basically, y'all are supposed to be playing with yourselves already. So, by the time you get to me, you kind of just...
You're just ready to go.
Yeah, you're ready to go. But it's not well, for men, we can just, like, we can come. We don't even need women to come. We play with ourselves. We can jerk off to
women
a couch,
do the same.
Right? But you guys can't really jerk off with a couch or... Sorry, what do you girls call it when you masturbate? Jilling off? Jilling?
I'm sorry?
It's
called play with your place.
No, I think it's called jilling. It's called jilling.
That's a thing?
That's a thing? Google it. Let's Google it.
Okay, Urban Dictionary.
Jilling.
I just play with myself.
I masturbate.
Yeah, no, masturbate is like the unisex word. Jerking off is for men. Masturbate's the unisex.
It's for women, no?
Jilling off is for women.
Okay, so anyway, back to your story.
Well, yeah, so it'd be me lying down, preferably on, like, the floor, because the floor...
Oh, my God, it's a real thing.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God, it is? You don't say. Oh, my gosh, you mean to tell me Sir Worthy's right? Go ahead, read
it.
Read it, please.
Jilling off, Urban Dictionary, the female term of jacking off.
What do you know?
Woo, I'm going to bring that home, baby. I'm jilling.
What do you know?
You ready?
Could it be that I researched this prior?
You probably didn't research it. The way you are nasty, you just know.
Facts.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're on the ground.
Myself, pillow.
All right.
Me and a pillow. Often I have tricks with pillows, but like.
All right, so you're giving too much vision.
Yeah.
I gotta set this thing right so y'all know, because listen, we're gonna have to do another episode of you guys saying, so what happened with this bukkake flex again? Or fest or flex? I need to know. So
all these women are lined up here on the floor. You have a pillow.
Yeah, but like, they're not. The way I see it and watch it in porn, they're porn stars. They're built for that. They're experienced in that. They know that I don't expect y'all to be able to just squirt on command or just, you know what I'm saying?
I don't fucking know. You're making me feel like I have to go watch porn to figure this shit out. Like, how do you do this?
You really can squirt on your own, but that's a whole nother topic.
No, that's a whole practice.
So, like, I'll be there.
It's not a...
They would come.
Listen.
They would come and everybody would kind of like pretty much, get a turn, get their chance with me. And
so they would just pretty much have their chance of squirting on you.
Yes.
Ah.
And I'm just like kind of like I'm like the entertainment of the room. So it's
interesting. Okay.
Would you be jacking off, since we're gonna use jilling off?
That sounds like during the whole thing. Bachelor party.
It depends on how turned on I get.
Yeah, by your damn self.
No, for my baby daddy. When he wants to have his fun. Like, sorry, kinky. We had some fun, yes.
Please get the fuck out of my house.
This is my house.
You're my sister. Yeah. I love you, but bitch,
I got 2 babies. How you know they got here? Yes.
Might have been a little nasty, but I like nasty.
Yeah, if it's not, to be honest, if it's really not, then it's not fun.
We know.
Wait, let's take a quick break.